Okay, right.
So far this game, I was double drunk and then double seer. So whatever I get next turn will be the same card I get the turn after that if this trend continues.
There is an Andy of British among us.
Evening.
Andy, come sit next to me. We need to fill out this table more. There we go.
Yeah.
Wakey.
Oh, did I sit next? Did I sit next? Yeah, I did. Okay, cool. I just randomly picked purple.
He's purple,
Okay,
so
I'm gonna say second place has to have more than one vote. So if it's a tie, one vote each, it doesn't make any sense.
that's an
does it?
interesting house rule, and I agree with that.
Put your purple cards back in, people.
No, don't put them around. I need to add one more card to the deck now.
We need to add purple, and we need to add... What do we add in this time? An apprentice?
Should we add in
Tanner?
Tanner? Yes, I think a third role would be a third.
A third team.
Interesting.
Okay,
First
third team.
strategy.
Third team.
Andy, make sure you give it a pink, green, and teal from your hand.
What was that, sorry?
Pink.
Make sure you have the colours of
green,
the
and
players
teal.
that are here for your vote cards.
So
So get rid of the pink and teal.
yeah,
That's
pink,
green,
teal,
and teal.
and green.
Okay.
Is that a question? How does the Alpha Wolf know which card in the centre is the centre werewolf
It's
card?
this fourth card slot here. That's always a werewolf. This one here. See it sideways.
Oh, right.
I wonder what that's
You don't deal out a werewolf with the players. You put that there, and that's the werewolf. So if the alpha werewolf is alive, he uses that card to make other people a werewolf. But we'll play with that later.
Okay.
Something interesting.
That's definitely one of those ones where, like, when you get enough people in, you want more. Yeah,
More chaos.
yeah, more chaos.
Unleash the chaos.
Okay. Earthlock
Okay.
says, "Heartless, wake up and capture somebody's heart."
Tanner
In your
only.
drawers, presumably.
Okay, let's go over the rules quickly for Andy.
Perfect.
2 werewolves. They're on the werewolf team. Their goal is to survive. The 2 masons are on the villager team. They will wake up and they will see each other. If there's only one werewolf, so if you're on the werewolf team and there's only one of you, you get to pick one of these 3 cards, these 3 lovely cards in the center. You can look at one, swap it back around, and then at least you know what that is. But if there's another werewolf, you say hi, not literally, but.
There'll be by the arrow on the thing.
Look,
It will say
actually,
wolf.
the best way to look is to see who's not blindfolded as well. If you really want to.
So
look up
there's a blindfold.
like that,
There'll be an
yeah.
eye in the corner. See for me. Okay.
Masons are the same, exactly the same as werewolves, except they don't get to see a card. They're just there.
They can only corroborate each other.
Doppelganger goes first. Whoever she sees, she will imitate. So if she sees a werewolf, she will be on the werewolf team. If she sees a mason, she'll be on the mason team. If she sees any of these lovely people down here, she'll take the powers of those people. The Insomniac will wake up at the end and view their own card to make sure if it's changed or not. The robber will wake up during his turn, swap with another player, but will look at that card that he has, that he now is, so he understands who he is now. The Seer can either look at another person's card, or 2 in the center, so 2 of these cards here in the center.
Oh, okay.
The Troublemaker will swap 2 other players' cards with each other. She doesn't get to see the cards. And our lovely new gentleman here is the Tanner. He is suicidal, and he wants to die. He will only win if he dies.
So
So
if the Tanner
if-
wants to lie poorly, or in some other way convince everyone else that he is the werewolf.
He's basically like semi on Team Werewolf because he wants to take the fall.
He's sort of a minion, but even worse.
No.
Right. So then,
Okay.
Do you want me to take my Mason card now, just to get it out over and done with?
Yeah, sure.
no, but we can do this in prepreparation. That's,
Yeah, we can do
that.
Actually, I'm not going to do that just in case you are the base that needs the actual text to pop up.
God.
Of cheating.
Tumpty tumpty tum. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Everyone's a mason.
Doppelganger, you now a mason.
Yeah,
So
werewolves lose if only the Tanner dies. I thought he's sad he can't join in. Don't worry, I thought you can at least watch.
That's a good point. even if the werewolves survive, someone nicked my card.
I think I did. I think I did. You may have that card, whatever it is, because that was your initial. That was your initial one. Take it. I didn't look at it.
If the werewolves survive and the Tanner dies, the Tanner still wins and the werewolves lose. So
Yeah.
they kind of get sad that he died, I guess.
I guess the werewolves are more indifferent. Like,
Yeah.
oh well.
Oh, where? He's dead.
Werewolf?
Where are you?
Where in the world is wolf?
Yep, make sure it's in the space alley. There you go.
Yep, there you go.
B for
I thought I
blindfolds
put
down,
it.
and then the mysterious voice will give you your instructions as soon as things begin. Doppelganger, wake up and look at another player's card. You are now that role. Further instructions will be sent to you. When you have done your turn, put your blindfold back on by pressing B. Werewolves, wake up. If you are the only werewolf, you may look at a card in the center. Pick a card. Any card. It is a children's card game.
On motorcycles?
Perhaps.
Only on motorcycle.
Masons. Wake up. See if there are any other Masons. Apologies in advance if Ian is a Mason. We'll be very sad if he is. He's bound to be, isn't he? Let's be honest. Seer, wake up. You may look at the player's card, or two cards in the center.
No?
Robber, wake up. You may switch your card with another player's card and look at your new card. Troublemaker, wake up. You may switch two other players' cards, but don't look at them. Insomniac, wake up. Look at your own card to see if it has changed. Doppelganger, if you saw the Insomniac, then do your action now. Blindfolds are up. 5 minutes begin. Now.
Ian, were you Mason?
Ian, were you a Mason?
Yes.
Oh, he wasn't, was he?
No, he wasn't. I was the Mason and I saw no one else.
Well, that's odd because I've got someone to collaborate me with this time.
Yeah. Because I was a Mason.
Werewolves.
No, I can confirm Turbo was a Mason, because he's no longer a Mason, but he is a robber.
Oh, that's awkward, because I swapped Ian and Ian.
Oh, wait, so...
As a troublemaker.
Yes.
Yes, I can vouch for this.
Why? How can you vouch?
Because I was the doppelganger.
Oh no.
and unfortunately, I swapped them back.
Who did you swap?
I and Ian.
Oh no.
Wait, go back to what they were!
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well,
Still the Mason!
forever the Mason! Forever and ever!
I deliberately swapped him because I like, if he's the Mason, at least he's not the Mason anymore. And then you go swap him back.
The problem was, I had the same logic. It was like... It's like, what's the chance of him being the Mason again? With this game, probably high. Let's get him away from it. Whatever it is, it can't possibly be the Mason. Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh, right.
You're just gonna have
that's
to clear all your identity.
Give them back.
Wait, so Turbo.
Okay,
Turbo, who was your Mason buddy? It was.
It was Ian,
me.
Random Genius.
So, and if he was swapped twice, back and forth, that means he's now the
I'm
Mason.
still the Mason.
And
Oh my
I am
gosh.
the Mason, while you are the thief in the night.
By the way, Andy, who are you in
No,
all
Andy.
of this?
I'm an insomniac. Nobody moved my bloody car.
I'm going to raise a point here. If Ian was the Tanner,
Oh god.
Well, here's the thing: if he's the Tanner, then how does John know?
that is a
If he
good
was the
point.
Mason.
That is a good point.
Either the
I had
both of
not-
all.
I had not thought of that. You're quite right. Oh dear. Well,
Well, I know who I'm voting for. I don't care. I don't care if it's the Tanner or not. I know who I'm voting for.
oh dear.
I have a sneaky suspicion that's me, isn't it?
Oh,
I've got
shit.
a sneaking suspicion that they're both in the centre. Okay, we'll have to go with whatever.
What's the chances that the two werewolves and the Tanner are in the middle? All one.
Again, with the way this game's going so far tonight for us, pretty damn high.
Well, here's the thing then: if by some random chance the werewolves and Tanner are in the centre, that leaves the Insomniac and the Seer.
Well, Andy's the Insomniac.
Andy said he's
Yep.
the Insomniac.
He is claiming to be the Insomniac.
And you said you were a Mason.
So you're
Yes.
definitely suspicious.
And John, you're claiming to be a seer.
No.
What were you?
No one's claimed to be the Seer.
No one's going to see it. I was the robber.
Mm.
So
Oh, you were the robber.
I could confirm there were the two Masons. That one.
Okay.
And that one. I said there was only one, so I know he was lying because.
Okay, that pieces together that bit of information.
Okay, so we
Yeah.
know that Ian's lying
Yes.
based on that. Okay, well let's string him up. Then.
I
Let's-
say he's a werewolf then.
he is a werewolf. He's a
Unless he's
werewolf.
playing us all for fools and he's actually the Tanner.
Oh, that's a
That's-
possibility.
that's-
Oh,
that's-
okay.
yeah, that's what I was
At this
thinking.
point, it
Do you
is
really
a
want to say that?
50-50.
Do you really?
I'm going. I know what I'm
Given the
Why
way
going.
did
this
you
game is
say
going-
that? I was so confident.
You know what?
Confident
It's
that
good,
you're
yeah.
a werewolf.
Well, it could still be. They're in the
It
centre.
could still be. You just got to take the risk.
Right. Okay. Remember, if you vote for the centre, then the Tanner doesn't win because the Tanner would survive.
But the werewolf would.
But remember, second rule applies.
Anyway. Right.
Okay.
Has everyone got their card in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right. Okay. So, if you believe that the werewolves are somewhere in this three in the centre, leave your card as face down black. Okay. If
Anyway, hang on, I've got the right colour. No. No. before that all goes down.
Oh Christ! If you think there is a werewolf among us, hopefully you've got the right card, John.
Yeah.
And please turn your card over in 3, 2, 1, flip.
The joke's on you all. Wait,
Damn it!
fuck.
Oh,
who's
you're
on me?
Indeed, the
Who's
joke
swapped me?
is on you all.
Ah, man.
There you go.
I had you all
Yeah.
played.
I was a robber then.
I had you all
Where is
played.
Mason. Doppelganger.
So obviously
Seer,
you saw
werewolf.
Doppelganger in the centre then.
I think being
Oh.
a singular werewolf is very advantageous, knowing that there is a card in the centre that you are quite
Yeah.
likely able to just...
I, as you may have gathered, I flipped the doppelganger.
Yeah, if you flip the doppelganger, good luck. Because that's free.
At which point I was like, please somebody say they're the Troublemaker, because I will just say that they've flipped. I've swapped them back.
Oh, yeah, on the plus side, you weren't a Mason now, so it's alright.
Oh, I started as a Mason.
But you didn't end up as one, you just ended up wanting to kill yourself, I guess.
Because I was the Mason again.
God damn it.
Alright.
Oh, Jesus.
Fun. Can I not be the werewolf this time?
And Iron was universally lynched.
Lynch.
Murdered.
No.
I had you in the bag.
But you didn't, because at the end of the day...
I was deceived.
But you were deceived by me and think that it'd come back to you.
Okay, your like joyful laughter really solved that. Your like genuine joy in the voice.
Of what?
Of giving
that I was so desperate to save Ian from his...
Yeah.
Denying Jay his
I
fun.
was putting it on really heavy. It's like, oh no, the mistake.